Now hear me out. I lick the acidic pages of poetry showed it through rhyme and verse, select all thoughts immersed so I can rehearse these words in my head. Fuck MTV. I want my Bamuti. Hip-hop is the language of the streets. Anybody who speaks it well is an artist of the world because the world is covered in streets. We all live on the street. The street is where you go to find out what the world's up to, so I want to be hip-hop. I want to be so in tune with the world that I am a language, that every line I write is an almost magical concept, like becoming static. When you turn the TV to a channel and there you hit static, and most of us change the channel to find silly situations to escape with. But static is art. Static is discovery. Pure and simple, it started as energy and someone to hear it so it became sound. Then someone to see it so television was born, to bring static to the masses. Nobody understands it. Some of us call it dead air, but it's alive. Like you and me, maybe even more. Every day I discover just how alive I am. In every room I enter, there's a living, breathing woman who doesn't realize how much she loves me yet. And I'll bet it is only because we haven't been introduced. I want to be hers because she doesn't. I want to be hip-hop ever since I wasn't. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be the score is yours. I want to be the rock and roll of Rolling Rock. I'm running out of time, so fuck the clock. Time paints us whatever color it sees fit. I don't want to be black or white or brown or yellow. I want to be consumed by shades of static. I want to be on TV, in between channels 2 and 3. I want to be chromatic static. Comfortable white noise for all the B-girls and B-boys, lulling them to dream, reaching to scream. I know I'm not what I seem. I look like shit, but I taste like cream. I want to be that of only few people watch when they should be asleep. I want to be a place where Caesar sow and so others can reap. I am static. Romantic electric camouflage. I am the dead silence before applause, the healing qualities of wound-wrapping gauze, a big bag of presents from Santa Claus. I'm not a first poet or a last poet, but in between. I am nomadic, in static submissions, the rock and roll star at the end of all transmissions. People will watch me without knowing it, rocking you and rolling you without showing it. From time to time at 3 in the morning as you solve the world's problems, I'll be there, at the beginning and the end of your radio dial. If you want to see me on TV, unplug your fucking antenna. I will be static, you will be hip-hop and breath. I will write to the beaver feet and read it in your death. I want my hip-hop rhymes to be so good that they just don't rhyme anymore. But what's in store for the horror that is me, the one that they call Mighty Mike McGee? Fuck that. Call me Johnny Appledog because the seeds that I sow will grow to be trees of thought that walk to you when you call them. You see, beyond my hip-hop is the rhythm and roll of rock and roll is just me who used to be a little boy who wanted to give the world a little more than it never really had, offering happy when it felt a little sad, a little bit of static and a world got mad. I'm creating a destiny for the rest of me, a life I tested to be the best of me. Laugh because shit's funny. Cry because it sucks. Say hello to the world before goodbye and gone. Turn the TV when you know nothing's on and think of me before you panic, because when I leave this world, I'm coming back as static.